The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There is an expectant air here in North London. The Emirates serving the embodiment of class, sophistication for its illustrious inhabitants. Up to 60,000 here, expecting the team to meet their expectation. So it's down to business here. Roberto Carlos calmly anticipates. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest player of the 20th century, but he is so much more than just that. He is a symbol of charisma, of leadership, of sportsmanship. He is the one and only Pelé. Pelé played into space, and no, that was never going to make it. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Luis Suarez, looking to play him in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, that's a key interception. Looking for options for movement. He has found the way through.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed.
And he shoots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And this is Nedved crossing. Oh, smashing header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. No goals as yet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. Messi plays it short, crosses it in, and he gets rid in a hurry. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Pelé powering forward here, and the through ball. He might be in here! Judge, surely! Oh, it's fallen kindly here! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes...
Shot a goal! He scores! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Pelé! Nedved. Belletti. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now, can they get him away? That ball looks a good one. Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Roberto Carlos deals with... Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
And the game has already resumed here.
Borussia Dortmund can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
It's Pele! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And yes, it's him again. So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
That is a great pick out. Oh, that's fabulous. Decent chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Clinical, just clinical. Luis Suarez! And that is great goalkeeping.
Borussia Dortmund certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
It's Luis Suarez! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
They've played it short, and this is Cruyff. Cleared without hesitation.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So their fourth corner of the game. Messi goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Cannavaro demonstrating his defensive quality there. Now it's Isco. Oh, well measured. Pele gets flagged offside. Roberto Carlos gets good distance on it. He won't be happy with that one. Plays a sharp little ball here. Luis Suarez! Outstanding save to keep that out. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Security staff for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. So it feels like a pretty special occasion here in the capital, a bustling scene in the north of the great city of London, and a venue here which has housed some of the game's glitterati since 2006. And already we're underway here. Haaland. And it's Cruyff. Has a shot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Look at the space here! Traumeri.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now it's Haaland. Araujo. Rijkaard. Neymar. And no, that was never going to make it. Quarter of an hour played. Shot could be on. And the finish! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, that's a key interception. Can he spark a counter here? Messi. And it's White. 15 minutes till half-time. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Borussia Dortmund clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Neymar. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Cruyff. Nedved. Knocks it into space. Luis Suarez. They're urging him to shoot. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Half-time getting close now. McTominay. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Araujo. Rummenigge. Luis Suarez. Araujo cuts out the pass. Traumeri. Rummenigge. Oh, he's Rummenigge! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Borussia Dortmund really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Borussia Dortmund sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Here we go again. Mbappe. Now it's Haaland. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Nesta.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And once more he proves rigid and robust. Cruyff. Nice control. Great vision. Ball's gone out of play. Delivers with whip.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
No luck with that dink over the top.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Nedved demonstrating his defensive quality there. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, super ball. Great chance! He scored! That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Borussia Dortmund suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty, perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness, or this could get away from them.
Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Pisa really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Luis Suarez.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Messi tries a shot! He's gone for goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Rijkaard. Now he's got space here. Oh, delightful ball. Messi has it out wide and in space. Cruyff. The final 5 minutes. Borussia Dortmund moments now away from seeing this one out. Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Haaland. That's the end. Borussia Dortmund can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. Haaland taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Borussia Dortmund truly can look back on a job well done. Having gone ahead with that first attempt on goal, you could tell it really deflated the opposition, and that allowed them to impose themselves for the rest of the game.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. Well, we're on the way. It's a pretty loose pass. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's a fine interception. And he can clear it away. Haaland. Deftly away. And it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. That has not gone well. He can get that clear. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He's in a great position here.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game, quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Looking for options for movement. He's having a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Borussia Dortmund really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And it's been given away. Vieira does well to get it back. Cruyff. Well, that is one way to stop him. And he plays one through. A lot of space ahead of him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
So we're still where we started right now. Rodri. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Haaland. And the shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now there's Torres! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement. Borussia Dortmund have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Check, gets it away. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Now it's Torres. Plays a sharp little ball here. And they've got rid. Uruguay have got it back and they'll have another go. The less said about that pass, the better. Messi. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Now it's Haaland. He's beaten the last man. Good take, and is he in? And the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Borussia Dortmund are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, important interception. And he's there to belt it away. Can he get on the end of this? Takes a shot! No mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to shot.
It's Luis Suarez! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Messi. And now the breakaway. Now it's Isco. Now that looks a decent ball. Shot could be on, and the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And one more try! And that has skimmed the post.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Cannavaro. No way through there. Nicely weighted ball. Messi. Messi! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
It's a promising position. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nedved has created one goal already. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Fernando Torres. Oh, no joy this time. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Shoots! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, it was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Looking for the run. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Lahm deals with that comfortably. Goes long and straight. Cannavaro. Bale. And it's Bale! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Borussia Dortmund can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. Haaland picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Borussia Dortmund definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Borussia Dortmund clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé. When it comes to building from the back, I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes, where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great, varied passing game, but I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Great chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! There is the breakthrough! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Borussia Dortmund are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Xavi Simons. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Looking to play him in. And this is Luis Suarez. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Xavi Simons is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Suarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he's intervened well there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, super ball! Poor robust challenge.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Chance! It's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And that has added... Shoots! And it's a goal!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that.
And the first half is done. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Van Dijk getting this one clear. And that's really well manoeuvred. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's picked out the run. He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And the shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Borussia Dortmund take the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that...
Tries a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Substitution on the field, number 9.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Messi goes short, crosses it in here. Oh, what a climb! They've scored! And with that, he takes home the match ball. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Substitution on the field, number 16.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially...
Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Conte. Yildiz. Now it's Cavani. Now it's Ferran Torres. Passing is... Big chance! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now it's Bale. Ferran Torres. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Oh, easy pickings there. Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, that pass isn't the best. Pass somewhat off target. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Bale. And he was quick to react. Can he get on the end of this? Into the last 5 minutes. And this is Bale. Good read, needed to be. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And he's gone looking for safety.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Passes short and sharp. Now, can they get him away? Conte. Knocks it into space. That is a great pick out. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Borussia Dortmund have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Haaland collecting the match ball, and it is his. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, nicely intercepted. Messi. Well, we just know, of course, what an excellent goalkeeper Dida is. Indeed, some consider him to be right up there among... Pedri! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Crosses it in here. Oh, smashing header! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Looking for the run. It's loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. It's Bale! Now, who's going to be first to this? And here's Pedri, and this is Bale.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Pedri. And he plays one through. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Schmeichel is there to clear. Lahm. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Lahm. Cruyff. That's Vieira. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Messi. Oh, well played. Now it's Cruyff. Good read, needed to be. That's going to go a long way. Nedved. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Borussia Dortmund certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the...
Shevchenko! And he nearly went all the way.
Shevchenko certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Big header! Cleared without hesitation. Neymar. And now a sudden chance to counter.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Messi. Pedri! Pedri! Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Real chance! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
After 54 minutes is number 10.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Substitution in progress.
Borussia Dortmund choosing to make the first change.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Pedri. Barcelona finding their passes. Borussia Dortmund needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nedved, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi, he is through here, and Messi! And he can clear it away. Borussia Dortmund perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Knocks it into space, and he shoots! And he has kept it out somehow.
Suarez is offering a wry smile there.
Messi goes short. Deep cross. And it's hoisted clear. Well, now it's a race for the ball. 75 minutes played. He has a look up. Saliba herring after the ball here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Corner number 2 then. Messi plays it short. Delivers with whip. Cleared without hesitation. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. So, third corner of the game. Messi with the short one. Crosses it in.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's got away. And this is Bale. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Danger averted for now. And it's Pedri. Thuram.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to...
And it's Luis Suarez.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Great vision. Wan-Bissaka. And there goes the final whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Oh, that's fabulous. Great ball, and he's in here. And he shoots! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Brazil with the corner, they're first. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Deftly away. Now, can they get him away? Chance here to counter. And he's managed to get free. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well read, nice interception. First quarter of an hour gone. Pedri is fouled. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Brazil applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but...
Can he finish? Really well taken goal. Brazil are back in business.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He's got away. Chance, surely! Mbappe! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Brazil really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Corner number 2, then. Cleared without complication. And now they can spring out of defence. He's a sharp little ball here. So what can they make of this? Not the most accurate pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Rafinha in acres of space out wide. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Great vision. Can he get it through? He can run onto that. He's having a shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And they've got their lead back. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Haaland demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Borussia Dortmund go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Deep into stoppage time. Threads one in. And the referee brings the first half to a close. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
And now...
No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Borussia Dortmund are leading 2-1, but things have... It's Nedved! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Can he get on the end of this? Iniesta. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Adriano. He can get that clear. That's a throw. Ah, good steal. He just read it. And that is as far as they're going to go. Mohamed Salah. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. It's a Brazil free kick. Great chance here to level it up. Mbappe! It's loose now. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. And that's definitely not his best. Cruyff going full steam ahead down the left flank. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Haaland. And he shoots! Oh, the ball... And it's come back out to him. And the ball's come loose here. And it's Ned. Chance for a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Nedved is offering a wry smile there.
Now that's well seen too. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, that's superb. Iniesta. Pedri. Iniesta. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, the idea was a good one. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's tried one! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Iniesta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That is a great pick out.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Always onto this, and he's got the beating of his man. Goes for a shot! He has done it! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So all square and not for the first time.
Brazil really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 3...
Can he finish? Iniesta. Adriano. Knocks it into space. Rafinha looking to get on the end of this. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Unmistakably, the San Siro, this most distinctive of structures. 80,000 it holds. There's the whistle, and here we go. Messi. He's picked his way through. That'll be a corner. Borussia Dortmund with the corner. They're first. They've played it short, and this is Cruyff. And he gets big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, that was vital. Knocks it into space. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Now the shoots! Goal! Switzerland! And Switzerland take the lead. There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Borussia Dortmund finding themselves unexpected. Surely! They've done it! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely leaked. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And the comeback is complete.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Borussia Dortmund take the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, he's found support out wide. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, it's come loose. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Figo. Cannavaro. And a chance! It's a goal! Again, we are level. What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Decent chance! Goal! Switzerland! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Switzerland going... And he shoots!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Luis Suarez. He's got away. Cruyff. Haaland. Can he finish? And that has fair fizzed. This possibly the last play of the half. Messi goes short. And that'll be the last act of the first half. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Borussia Dortmund really need to bring up their...
It's a mighty effort! He has done it! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Oh, shooting chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. There's the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Shot a goal! No, he's missed it.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Short changes him with that pass. Just about up to the hour now. That is ended up in no man's land. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Raul looking to play him in. And he's in on goal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Vieira. Great vision. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He's in plenty of space here. Look at the space here. Van Basten! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, well measured. Jorginho cuts out the pass. Thuram gets over and intercepts. And here's Haaland. And this is Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, super ball! Real chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Tries to play it through. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow. And we're underway. Looking for the run. Tries to play it through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. The ball has bounced loose now. Adams clears. Oh, what has happened here? That's the throw. And he's forced to go back.
For me, Peter, David Beckham is one of the greatest wide players of his generation.
And a bit of a throwback in a way, in the sense that he's a right-footed right winger.
Yeah, it's the perfect position for him. His game has never been about cutting inside. It was kind of the hit the byline and get crosses in.
He's often mentioned, though, hasn't he, that he'd rather play in the middle.
Yeah, and that's something I find hard to understand personally, in view of his brilliant skill set.
Crunching tackle.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, cracking ball. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Beckenbauer pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. That has not gone well. Scholes. Looking to play him in. Haaland! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, it's played into the area. And now a sudden chance to counter. Vieira picks it up from the goal kick. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Owen. Oh, that's a key interception. Couldn't squeeze it through. Nedved. Haaland gets into a good position. Now it's Haaland. Nedved. It's Nedved!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Can he get it through? Wriggles his way through. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Cruyff is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. And it's Scholes. That ball looks a good one. Decent chance! Marvellous goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the...
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the second half gets underway.
Borussia Dortmund really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Deftly away. Out again for a throw-in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And this is Scholes! He's got away with one there.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Haaland. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Belletti. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And that's nice and simple for the keeper.
The attendance for this match was 80,314.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Vieira wins the duel this time. Now that looks a decent ball. And a shot! It's a goal! Borussia Dortmund back on level terms.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
After 66 minutes is number 15.
Borussia Dortmund grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Borussia Dortmund look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back...
And Owen! And it's Scholes. Just about up to 75 minutes. He's picked his way through. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Shoots! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And the comeback is complete. Simplicity itself.
Suarez really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Borussia Dortmund take the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Cruyff running with the ball. He's found a way past. Cruyff with the cross. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Messi is eyeing up his options in the middle.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Lahm hoisted it. Header! And that would have won it.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Thuram is there to clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Conte. No, it's come to nothing. Cannavaro with the clearance. And they've got a throw. It's going to be another throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Beckham. And he has been fouled there. Cannavaro. Back to the keeper it goes. Schmeichel clears. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here.
Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel van Bouten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was, and to do that, you've got to be pretty handy.
Nicely weighted ball. It's played through for him.
And that has been cut short.
It's Nedved! And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. No, that's been intercepted. Cafu. Ronaldinho. Egypt looking to pass their way through. So it is still 0-0. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Cruyff. Now it's Luis Suarez. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that was vital. Messi. Now it's Cruyff. Haaland! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And here's Haaland. And this is Luis Suarez.
And he's only too happy to take that back.
And here's Haaland. Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with the...
Here's a chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Ronaldinho. And here's a player who has defined a generation. And it's Messi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's there to retrieve it. Messi. Looking for the run. And the shot! Goal! Egypt! And Egypt are in front. Wonderfully smooth. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust.
Decent chance! It's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Cruyff. And the shot! And it's a goal!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Cruyff! And one more try! And again! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? It's a mighty effort! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Crosses it in here. Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
It's their second corner of the game. Messi plays it short. And he's whipped it across. Maldini attempts a clearance. Oh, it's come loose. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, good ball. Rijkaard.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's on it. Can he get away? He's found the way. Great chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Lahm. Rummenigge. Ronaldinho. Picked out brilliantly. Vinicius Junior finds himself offside.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Cruyff. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Messi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Can he get on the end of this? Now there's a fine ball. And that is expertly dealt with.
Borussia Dortmund can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Goes for a shot! Loose this time, surely! That is decidedly lacking.
Substitution for Egypt, number 17.
Egypt are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Number 8.
Cannavaro.
Number 23.
Borussia Dortmund close now to seeing this one through to the end.
Number 13. Eto'o. Number 7.
And it's Lahm.
Iniesta.
Deftly
Number
away.
16. Rodri.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
That'll be a throw-in. And it's Stoichkov. And that is as far as it goes. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Messi claiming the Man of the Match award. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And this, of course, a part of the European scenery known for its great noise. Milan, the grand shrine to the game, the Giuseppe Meazza. And already we're underway here. Cruyff. Out towards the flank. He is through here. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you can see his annoyance.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
And it's Neymar. Nedved. Cruyff. They're urging him to shoot. Takes a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Hazard. Can he get onto this? He has found the way through. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, what has happened here? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? It could be in here, and a chance! Defending of the desperate variety. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Pass somewhat off target. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Mbappe. No, that pass isn't the best.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's got away.
That was lovely, that.
And the shot's on here. Oh, he's burst through. And the shot! Goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's found a way through. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Can he get it through? And he's managed to get free. Shot a goal! It's a loose ball. And he comes up trumps again.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. Up he goes! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Knocks it into space. Look at the space here. And this is Messi. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Cruyff. Now, there's no getting past him. It's really well defended.
Has been indicated.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's shifting through the gears here. And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Borussia Dortmund really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Haaland. And this is Luis Suarez. Rijkaard. Haaland. Cruyff. Tries a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. Messi goes short. And it's Belletti. And a shot! And that certainly packed a punch. Borussia Dortmund still behind thanks to that solitary strike. He's picked his way through. Tries to pass it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Haaland picks it up out wide. Can he finish?
Borussia Dortmund really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, it's a great ball here. Borussia Dortmund get their fourth corner. Messi plays it short. Belletti goes for a shot! Sticks it away! Borussia Dortmund back on level terms. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Yeah, it's an invitation to go for goal that you just can't...
Neymar! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's tried one! He's done very well to get to that.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
He's had a shot! It's a goal! And they've got their lead back. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So we have a breakthrough. There's the shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Nedved. Nedved stood his ground strongly. And the finish! They've scored! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And that is that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. It is a deep, deep sea of yellow. Beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. There's the whistle, and here we go. Luis Suarez. He's going for goal! And he can clear it away. Well, that has not gone well. Oh, they can break here.
Pretty robust defending.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Suarez picks it up out wide. Borussia Dortmund with the corner. They're first. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Little pass back. Danger averted for now. There will be a throw-in. Van Bouten gets it clear. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
This their second corner of the game. Oh, smashing header! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Borussia Dortmund have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He's shifted it to the flank. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Struck first time. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
South Korea really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
That's an excellent interception. And he's gone looking for safety. He's a sharp little ball here. Messi, looking to go deep, climbs up big! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. He looked rushed, he should have waited for some movement. Rummenigge really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's in a great position here, and he's got the beating of his man. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rummenigge. Chance for a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This possibly the last play of the half. He rises! And he's there to get it away. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Borussia Dortmund head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And again... Owen! They've scored! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
That has certainly made things in... And he shoots! Goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
That was a given, it always was.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
South Korea go into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Some really good ball movement. Oh, important interception. Now, can they get him away? And that's really well manoeuvred. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Borussia Dortmund needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Short changes him with that pass. And it's Owen. It's played through for him. No, it's come to nothing. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
South Korea clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Ball driven towards the far post. And he knocks it clear.
Borussia Dortmund really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Chance, surely! It's there! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Borussia Dortmund really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Luis Suarez! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
South Korea take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Lahm cuts out the pass. So that's it. It is all over. Borussia Dortmund pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So we're up and running. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Borussia Dortmund clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he's there to get it away.
You know, for me, Peter, there's a deep-lying playmaker out there who's as good as it comes. Pep Guardiola. As composed as he is clever.
Shapes to shoot! Cannavaro gets it away. Mbappe, and he was quick to react. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Borussia Dortmund clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Cruyff. Vieira demonstrating his defensive quality there. He intercepts the throw, that's well read. Can he get onto this? Now it's Haaland. Now it's Haaland. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Borussia Dortmund present their opponents with the best possible chance here. The major moment in the game. Never any doubt. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. Cruyff. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Vieira. Cruyff. Nedved. And he's in on goal. He's had a shot! It's in for the pieces. And yes, it's there! They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
There's the shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And the comeback is complete. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Borussia Dortmund go into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and...
Oh, he's been caught on great chance! Cruyff, looking for options for movement. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Borussia Dortmund come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Borussia Dortmund are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break.
Number 23,
and the second half gets underway.
on the field is number 22,
And it's Rodri.
Iniesta.
Now it's Messi. Great vision. He has a look up. And the flag has stayed down. Skims. And the finish! And he's there to clear it.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Shot a goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Now it's Cruyff. Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. Messi plays it short. Swings it. Header! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Borussia Dortmund go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
He's given... And the shot! It's in! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Costa Curta. Isco is herring after that one. And he's gone looking for safety. Luis Suarez under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Deep cross, and he's cut it out. Haaland with 2 goals already to his name. And it's Vieira. Shot could be on. It's Nedved! Messi! He's got away with one there. And the keeper has it. Nicely weighted ball. Haaland! And he's quick to get it clear again.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number
Borussia
14,
Dortmund have their third corner.
coming on to replace him is number
Messi
15,
with the short one.
Ronaldinho.
Lahm plays it in. Cleared without hesitation.
Borussia Dortmund surely have to be commended for their drive and...
Haaland. Chance! Sticks it away! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this... Chance for a shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
A header!
Number 16.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Number 4, Pep Guardiola. Coming on the field, number 17, Vieira. Number 6,
Lahm.
Rukchu. 6 added minutes has been indicated.
Cannavaro gets it away. We are into overtime. Looking for the run. And he plays one through. Picked out, and a chance! They've done it! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. That's that, the end. Borussia Dortmund have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how...